bought the new laptop, I'm able to push out 4K faster. So 5-minute video takes 5 minutes now. So, but as far as the time, I don't get much sleep.
No, I can't see how you would.
It really depends on the video. So if it's one of those like super detailed voiceover videos, it might take me a few days to come up with a script. But as far as editing, it might take me another day. And when I say a day, that's like after 5, because I work 8 to 5. Get off at 5, spend time with my fiance. Then around 7 is when I edit. And then I might be up till 11:30, and if I'm feeling ballsy, I might go till 2. Then I gotta get up at 6:30 and go to work the next day. So it takes some commitment to do it.
And it was good that you had that break though.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. So it's just like like today, if I weren't writing or seeing you, I'd probably typing up a script, a few hours in the morning, type up a script and film and edit during the week and try to get one out once a week.
Your whole script is in the description of the video.
The only reason I do it that way is because sometimes it helps with the search, but it kind of still depends on the topic, because I've done it before and it really didn't matter and the video still flopped. But from when I'm typing out that script, I try to, because you're gonna only put so much in there, like 5,000 words, so I have to still downsize it at some point and then try to edit what I want in there, because I don't know if everybody's reading it or not, but I do it more so to try to get the videos to search higher.
Yeah.
But then, for instance, when I did the last video about the Boulevard, the M109, because I think you guys call it the Intruder in Australia.
Yeah.
I didn't put the script in the description. It got 30,000 views. It just blew up. So it sometimes it matters and sometimes it doesn't.
How many videos have you got left out of that motor show you went to?
Well, the reason I stopped posting them is because people weren't watching them.
No, seriously.
I got like maybe, let me see, Giant Bicycle.
I mean, I just watched you try and find
Maybe
today.
2? I could pull 3 if I was doing voiceover, but 2 interviews left. And I'll probably go ahead and post them at some point, but it seems like people want to see more of the M109 now. So
It's a sweet bike.
yeah, it is, man, and I think a lot of people got upset from my last video, but I mean, I'm riding on this hard. That kind of shows that I still like it, obviously, but no, it's
I love the sound
it's a
of it.
fantastic. It's a fantastic. You know, some people actually asked me was something wrong with it.
Really?
Yeah, they said they thought that it didn't sound right, or they thought something was wrong with it, or if the engine was wrong. I was like, no, I mean that's what they sound like. They sound like a bunch of bumblebees. Big thumping
Sounds
V12. Plus,
awesome.
it doesn't have any baffles in it too, so there's
That's that.
Yeah.
There's no baffles in it.
Yeah. And it had baffles, so it runs wide, and it has K&N air filter, so it runs wide open pretty much. It's got a tuner on it, which helps with the kind of take some of the twitchiness out of the throttle. But I mean, it's got almost 40,000 miles on it. It's time for a clutch job now, though. But do you ride on back to the Indian?
No,
No.
no.
Oh no. You don't like riding bikes?
Yeah, I'm a biker girl.
Oh, you have your own bike.
No, let's talk about it. I did.
She had a 250 CF Moto scooter, which
Okay.
looks like a motorbike.
Okay.
But then when we moved from the Northern Territory to Western Australia,
He just left it.
we sold it for $500. That was it.
No, he just left it.
She sounded
I'm a little bit angry about that
She's
because,
hurt. She's hurt.
yeah, because, you know, I've always had a Harley until now.
Okay.
She had a Harley in Florida.
Yeah,
What kind of
77
Harley?
FLH and a Sportster.
Okay. I've never been on Sportster.
So, next question, and you probably won't tell me. What's your next choice?
Well, I don't know, because the problem is I can't get a ride. It might be a Harley. You never know. It might be a Harley. Some people want me back on the Bobber. Some people want me on the Rocket 3. Some people want me on a Harley. Honestly, whatever I pick next is gonna have a purpose. I'll say that. It's gonna have a point to it. It's not gonna be something just random or.
You need to think about the wife to be.
Yeah, cause so she wants to know how to ride, learn how to ride too. So I am gonna put her through the Harley course. So we have my local HD is 3 miles away, and they have the rider course, $250, where you go from novice to able to ride a motorcycle comfortably. So I'm gonna at least put her through that. But I was at the Harley Davidson dealership the other day looking at bikes, so there's that. I was at HD looking at bikes. But I mean, the thing is, a lot of people ask me why don't I get a chance to ride like Triumph or all these different bikes, because I mean, I have to ride or drive 90 miles just to get to the nearest Indian. Nearest Triumph is actually 150 miles away, so HD is right down the street. I mean,
Yeah,
it's
it
right
comes
there.
down to
Yeah,
practicality.
I had to travel to get to the dealership. So
I went to Can-Am.
yeah, and Can-Am's at that dealership I bought my bike from. so,
Beautiful.
yeah. Well, you like the
I
Riker?
would ride that.
The Riker?
I would ride that.
My fiance likes the Riker.
Yep.
Yeah. So I didn't know whether or not she would start on 2 wheels or 3 wheels, but
The
depends on
thing,
what she wants.
yeah, that thing's only 28,000. I would buy that.
Wait, 20,000. What's the currency in Australia?
It'd be about 38, 40.
In Australia.
Australia.
Yeah, but I would do that.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
it's close to 40, I'd say.
Yeah.
It's a lot of
Okay.
money.
How much does your Indian cost?
Not that much. My Indian only cost $27,000, and that was with $5,000 extras. Just stock, 27 grand.
Dollars?
Yes.
Your chief.
Yep. 27,000.
What?
And then I had $5,000 worth of extras.
So
for
over
nothing.
here, a chief is like
40,000.
No,
no.
it's
How much are they?
17.
No,
20?
if you're spending almost $30,000 on an Indian here, that's a dark horse, like almost a Roadmaster.
No. You'd be looking at, if I was to get a Roadmaster, it'd be,
Oh well,
Close
30 here. 30,
yeah, it'd be close to 42, 43 grand, I'd
Yeah.
say.
So
Australia.
yeah, a chief here is like 18. Yeah,
Yeah, Chief Dark Horse, stock standard, 27
It's
grand.
Crazy.
Then I had the sweetener was I had that $5,000 worth of accessories for
Right.
nothing because he needed to get off the floor
Right.
because he only had 5 bikes
Right.
and he needed new stock, so I took the old one.
Okay. But yeah, whatever I get next, just to answer your question again, is it'll have purpose.
So you're still going to be part of Indian Motorcycle World?
I can't say because that would be telling the brand at that point. I might. Well, see, the problem is I haven't made any Indian related content, but like I said, I can't get on one. I can't get on the Indian, man, other than my uncles. But well, see, people want me on another Indian Scout, but I feel like I've already ridden the Indian Scout.
Been
I
there.
can use that. Yeah, I can use that opportunity to ride something else. Maybe a Triumph Bobber, maybe a Harley Sportster, or 48.
But
Maybe
a Sportster wouldn't be good for you and the missus.
No, I wouldn't. But I'll see. Here's the thing: the purpose would be something that she could possibly ride as well. So there's that.
When you got the bobber, because you put it out to the people for the people to make comment,
I did.
right?
Yeah.
So the people went out and they said, right, you need to go with the bobber. Were you more inclined to go with the bobber because of that?
So I was torn, honestly, between the Indian and the Triumph. And I actually was supposed to buy a Fat Bob. But the reason I didn't buy the Fat Bob is Harley wanted me to buy an $18,000 bike off of a 2-minute test ride. And to me, I wasn't doing that. And then that following weekend, I wrote the Indian Scout Bobber. And I was like, oh, this is a lot better deal. And I actually feel like it's worth my time and I'm willing to spend my money on it. Plus I had like a 30-minute test ride. I could actually feel the bike and I wasn't feel like I was being rushed into buying it. And then, but the thing with the Triumph was that it didn't feel as practical to me. It didn't have as big of a tank. You couldn't put a passenger on it. And even though I didn't put a passenger on the Indian, I didn't want to be robbed of that capability. So putting it out there and just to see what other people wanted to see. Of course, I wanted to gauge what interest people were going to have, but I was more so leaning towards the Indian. But if I could do it again, I would probably go with the Triumph, simply because I haven't been on one.
Do you think your supporters will go against you?
All against me. Some will probably.
Ideally, what would be better is that you actually just buy all the bikes that everybody think you should
Yeah, I
ride.
think you just buy all the bikes. Yeah. No, but I do think at this point people value the opinion I have in the way that I guess show off a bike, where it probably won't matter. But would they rather see me on something else? Yeah. I mean, most people probably want to see me on a Challenger, but I'm not willing to spend that amount of money on a Challenger, to be honest with you. because when it comes down to it, I still have to buy it. So I feel like, well, that and whatever I buy, I feel like it needs to be able to hold the weight for a while. Because, you know, sometimes the way this works, if you buy something 2 months, 3 months down the road, people are looking for the next thing. So you kind of have to think about, is it what you want? And at the same time, does it make sense for YouTube? And honestly, can you have fun on it? And does it make sense at the time? So that's kind of the stuff that's going through my head. And also, what can I compare it to with what I already have?
Would the Challenger make sense comparing it to the 109? Yeah, because